Hey, what's up guys? Just got home from work. Friend of mine at the body shop called Hot Paint. I got something ready for the Sylvia. So if you guys didn't know, about a month ago I sent something over there just to get work done. If you watched previous videos, you should probably know what that is, but I gotta head over there now before he leaves. He's already staying late for me just so I can pick it up. If you need anything done painting wise, make sure you check out Hot Paint. It's a family run business and they do really good quality work. He's done a few full body paint jobs on a few of my friends' cars, or a few people I know, and they speak for themselves. So super high quality work. Make sure you check him out. So back from Hot Paint, without further ado, it's my Nismo crate. But this is actually the Spec R spoiler for the S15, and if all the S chassis you guys already know, third brake light's deleted. I've always wanted to do a third brake light delete on a Sylvia S15. This highly resembles the Type X spoiler. And when I first had it, it was actually dark gray. But this is the OEM color. It looks super clean. Super clean. Super happy with the product. So I'll probably do this over the weekend maybe. I'll talk to my friend Jayron. He has a Spec R spoiler and I am super OCD about the mounting holes. I really don't want this to be sitting crooked on my trunk. I have a spoilerless trunk right now. I really don't want to ruin it too much. Still have to take off the lip spoiler, but super happy with how this came out. Super shiny. I love paint, or just glossy things in general. I'll also put the Instagram handle and Facebook page for Hot Paint down below. Make sure you guys give them a follow. Make sure you go check out their work, and if you guys need anything done, just tell them I sent you. Super friendly, super informative, and very good quality stuff. Especially if you guys like smaller businesses or family run shop, I highly recommend this place. A little extra tidbit, just about to have dinner, having hot dogs. Turn around, and this is pretty cool. So if you guys haven't seen my car, I did take off the rear spoiler, and here they both are right now. Spec R with the third brake light delete, and then a Spec R aero option, which is just a trunk clip that you've always seen with my car. Bit of a rare piece now, discontinued, and you don't see too many with them. I think I've probably seen one locally in Vancouver. Another thing worth mentioning is I was gonna do the OEM bolt hole location, but spoke to my friend Julian. He went to Japan last year, I think. And I do remember a post of him saying he saw a Spec R and they moved the rear wing further back, and I reached out to him asking why, but he pretty much said it looks nicer, and they do it so it matches the rear bumper. So debating if I should do that or not, since I have the choice. Actually I'll probably end up doing it. So probably drill the holes into my trunk another day when it's sunny, but today probably not gonna do anything. So we're gonna fast forward to the next day. Cutting it close, man.
Time is it?
6:59. I was about to call you out no later than an hour, eh? This motherfucker knows the house rules. Coming to my hood. Bring some food, eh?
You better come with it.
Fucking bless up. You say that a little louder?
Did you catch that?
Got a junk S15 as a donor vehicle. Junk. No, we have Jayron's S15 here. I'm most likely gonna just mimic his bolt holes, but I think I might notch it back. some right here. Because it's more gangsta. Fucking smoking cigarettes and shit.
Work's getting stressful, man.
Bad influence. Man, we work the same job.
Yeah, but you are mentally
unstable? Yeah, you right. Side by side. OEM and OEM modified.
Ejecto Choco cuz!
Oh, fuck, dude! It's like KP's Jetta, man. Dude, that's even worse.
Oh, I use this to clean my rims.
See, already so much better. So fast forward into the night. It's 10:30. We did not install the wing. It is super dark out. I don't have a garage. It's just on the driveway. We had quite a few issues trying to install the wing. I mean, I could use the OEM bolt holes or location, but since I am bringing the wing backwards, it's a little more difficult. We tried to take measurements and stuff like that, and then when you would bring your measurements down, it would get skewed a little bit. Only because S15 trunks, if someone does this as well, S15 trunks are not perfectly straight. They kind of have a curve to them as you go down. It skews up your measurements, so eventually we kind of just made a template of the OEM location and just kind of brought it back 2 inches. And then just made more measurements, like a bunch of measurements, just to make sure it was centered. I do have my final mounting positions marked out, so I'll probably drill that tomorrow and you guys will see that tomorrow afternoon. Fast forward to that right now. Oh, he's stealing! Look at all these stupid measurements that are probably wrong. Bruh. It's the wrong holes, right? It's supposed to be these ones?
It's too late now.
Oh yeah! Yo man, why you steal my car and shit?
Wrong steering wheel, bro.
I ran into the issue, didn't have a big enough drill bit, so Jadon is taking my car to Canadian Tire. Finally back, got the drill bit we needed. So the issue here was we didn't have a big enough drill bit, so I could put my socket in here. Pull my fingers in, man. Actually looks really nice though.
Fuck yeah, it does. Holy shit. Oh, fuck, yo. Do you even curl?
No.
No curls, no girls.
Yeah, I got none of those. Can you shut it? See, like that looks like a 180.
I always found the 180 wing to be too short.
But yeah, OEM hole probably would have been right here.
Yeah, it's about 2 inches.
But the whole point of this was just to make the end of the spoiler match with the rear bumper. It's pretty good.
You can see the difference though.
Yeah, only if you know.
Yeah.
Just give you guys an update of what the car looks like. You definitely notice if you're into S chassis that the rear wing has been moved back, because it is supposed to sit somewhere around here. You definitely notice it just coming up to the car like this. Super nice. Kind of looks like a 180SX Type X kit. I got the roof spoiler on too, so definitely has that spiky presence. but super excited about this. Still have to properly mount the front end of the spoiler because I couldn't really bolt down the hardware because I gotta make bigger holes to fit my socket in there, tighten it down. But right now, super stoked. So rear spoiler is installed now. Definitely ran into a bunch of issues, or a lot more complicated than I originally thought, only because I wanted to move the wing 2 inches further back. So the issues we ran into was, one, I'm OCD as hell, and I wanted to make sure it was centered and not crooked. So that was all of last night. So overall my issue was I didn't have a big enough drill bit to make my own holes to get my bolt in there, or not my bolt, my socket in there to really lock it down. So went to Canadian Tire, got a drill bit, and then even then a little bit sketchy. Managed to get the rear piece of the wing bolted down, but the front portion is still kind of loose right now because it's rubbing against this frame on the trunk piece. So I'll probably do that on Saturday to get a Dremel and Dremel out the holes bigger or wider. But for the most part it's on, and as you guys can clearly see, it does look very nice. I'll get better shots, or at this point, if you're at this point in the video, you've already seen it. I'll get better shots of the wing installed in the daytime. But very, very, very satisfied. Thanks Julian for pointing that out to me to relocate it further back, because it does look really nice. Something a little different, very subtle, but you definitely notice it if you are familiar with S15s. The car looks slightly more aggressive now because of my roof spoiler, and then now the wing, so it kind of has, from side profile, kind of has that spine look like Godzilla. I know a lot of people are probably just kind of frowning upon my trunk spoiler that I removed it. It did look really good, but I think overall the car is gonna get more exterior mods in the next couple of years. Well, I think next year I'll probably get an ECU and a tune, so exterior mods may wait, but if something pops up, I'll have to scoop it up. But for once, I did an exterior mod on the car. Odd. As you do performance first, which carries on through me playing video games. Always do performance mods first, and then exterior or cosmetics last. Because when you play video games, you want, especially early on in the game, you're gonna want your money's worth. So spend it all on performance first. So I find, even just as that, starting with video games definitely carries over to me in real life and my cars. But for now, I need to get some food.